What do you get when you cross a blueberry, Patchy the Pirate, and high heels? You get boa Wait, that's not it. You get Ciel Phantom Hive. Close enough. Ciel Phantom Hive, a name that brings tears to people's eyes. From laughter. Let's be real, I mean, does anyone actually take this kid seriously? He looks like Justin Bieber if he went through an emo phase and wanted to cosplay a Smurf at the same time. At least Smurfs are kind of cute and help each other, but Ciel can't even help himself, let alone other people. The only thing he's really good at is becoming a hostage, and I'm sure that even his captors would return him after like 5 seconds. I guess in that sense, his brattiness could be a good thing. If I was tasked with kidnapping Sonic's rejected younger brother, I'd just give up and go home as soon as I heard him open his annoying little mouth. I'd rather ride a bike across the Atlantic Ocean than have to deal with the Pillsbury Doughboy. And what's with that last name, Phantom Hive? What does that even mean? It's like his ancestors were trying to one-up each other on the most dramatic last name ever. It kind of reminds me of the Joestars from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. You know, now that I think about it, the Joestars were originally British, Ciel is British, and all the Joestars have a star somewhere on their bodies, and Ciel has a star inside of his eye. Coincidence? Yeah, probably. Or is it? Yeah, it probably is. Phantom Hive just radiates main character energy, but Ciel has the personality of a slice of bread. Bland and tough to get through on the outside, all squishy carbs on the inside, and nothing without protection. Which I guess equates Sebastian to a plastic bag. Speaking of Sebastian, Ciel may be the Queen's watchdog, but he acts more like the Queen's whiny dog, leaving the whole watching and doing part of the job to Sebastian. I mean, what doesn't he leave to Sebastian? He can't even bathe or dress himself. It's like some lazy sport, Sebastian Ball or Sebast Tennis, where Ciel just throws all of his tasks onto poor Sebastian to do. I never thought I would feel bad for a demon, but Ciel somehow makes that possible. Imagine being stuck for years, slaving away for a gumball with attitude issues. I would shove that demon sword thing straight through my heart. The Phantom Hive Manor might as well be renamed to Sebastian's house because, let's be honest, all Ciel does is sleep, eat, and throw tantrums in there. I bet he doesn't even know what's in half of the rooms, since all he does is go from a bedroom, to a dining room, to a study room. What a waste of space. I guarantee you that if Ciel was born in our modern time, he would be the biggest iPad baby of our generation. I can totally imagine Ciel throwing a tantrum over his cake having an extra crumb, and Sebastian just hands him his iPad, open to Cocomelon, or something like the 10-hour-long Baby Shark EDM remix. Yes, that's real. Just like the Baby Shark people, Ciel isn't much of an artist, but he's mastered the delicate art of eye-rolling and sighing. And he's barely a teenager. Truly a prodigy. Not only does he have the sass of a high school cheerleader, he's got a worse case of RBF than Regina George. You know, he'd be the best teenager for a Dr. Phil episode. He's the perfect combination of trauma, entitlement, and incompetence, like the Cash Me Outside girl. But even she went through a crazy character arc and ended up a strong, independent person. Homeboy's been stuck with the same personality and goals since he was like 10 years old. Now let's talk about Ciel's fashion sense, or lack thereof. Bro's the literal embodiment of the phrase, feeling blue. And I get it, his parents died, and he was sold into slavery and all that. But does he really need to advertise his mommy and daddy issues by cosplaying as a blueberry? His hair is blue, his normal eye is blue, His special ring is blue, his clothes are blue, not to mention he's a literal blue blood and his name means sky in French. What color is the sky? Blue! Once a blueberry, always a blueberry.